timeouts out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Taken in by Hill, right side. He's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Tua off the play fake. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And he won't have any room after that quick pass. Well covered by the defense. That play loses yards.
Hey, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed, when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
Going on 3rd, Tagovailoa. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
And a fair catch made here at the 17.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Bucs to the line. 1st and 10. Mayfield comes out throwing. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Running right, it's Irving. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. That's him on the quick hitter. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
That's Evans making the catch outright. And this is only going to be a small gain to the 42. Now it's Sauce Gardner dropping him there.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Shotgun handoff to Irving. He's down to the 36 with almost enough for that 1st down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Here we go, goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. Mayfield keeps it himself, and that'll be enough for the 1st as they touch him down.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
They just keep working it forward early. We've got 1st and 10 now from the 35. Here's the give to Irving. He'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
He's brought down at the 31. Brings up second down.
That's the end of 1. 3 more to go here on Thursday Night Primetime. Couple of zeros on the board right now. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. 2nd and 6 now. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Irving on the inside give. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down.
Well, you often see some mix, some high percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep a defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation, a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Baker now from the gun. Finds the in route complete. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Mayfield now from the gun. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. And the Dolphins take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game.
At their own 13-yard line.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. They'll stick with Achane. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. Rolling left, buying some time. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
You know, that may have been a situation and look back on it and he watches the tape the next day. And he's got to find a way to throw the ball because his running ability, while it gets him some yards, is not enough to get the first down.
Ryan Stonehouse back out there again to punt it away. So the Dolphins readying for the punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his first. Collects this at the 32. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. So the Buccaneer offense getting out there for their 2nd drive. And as they take the field, Brock, they got to be thankful that interception didn't cost them. Still scoreless here.
I like how you say they. I think the quarterback in particular
Yep.
right, loves a chance to have in golf a breakfast ball or a mulligan, another opportunity to flush that first drive away.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. Powering his way forward a bit, give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. From the 47. Dumped off to his running back. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
First down, here's Baker. Completes this one to Otten. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They put a receiver in motion right. From the gun, Mayfield. Short pass brought in. And they won't manage a ton. This gets to about the 26. That was Micah Parsons making that play. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. The Dolphins with an extra DB out there. 3rd down coming. Baker throwing again. Got a man. This is Emmons. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
First trip to the red zone for the Buccaneers. They've got 1st and 10 from the 20. Mayfield to throw again. He's got it at the 5. It's close, but he's not going to score. Out of bounds right at the goal line, Brock. It's going to be 1st and goal.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal. Here's Mayfield. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
It's now 3rd and goal.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. We've seen one half of football and no points just yet. Let's see who can finally break that deadlock here in our 2nd half. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Tampa Bay sending its offense out to begin the 3rd quarter. And they could take control in the 2nd half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Connecting on the slant. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. It's not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
2nd and 3 now. Irvin here from the gun. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, defense, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. 3rd and short.
All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. He tries to sneak it. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
For a QB sneak to actually go backwards, a couple things have to happen. Fumble of a snap, or that front defensively absolutely overwhelms the line of scrimmage. That one was the latter, and kudos to them.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. First call here coming from the shotgun. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Tua now from the gun. To Waddle again. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. That's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
Completed over the middle. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's third down.
Third and just 2 to go. They've got a man in motion. Third and 2. Now Tagovailoa. This finds its target. That's Hill. And he will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Tagovailoa on first down. Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep, and he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins grab the lead on their first series of the half. Tua Tagovailoa with the touchdown. Well, Brock, it looked like it took the full defense a while to recognize that he was actually running with it. I think it limited their ability to stop what turned into a pretty impressive touchdown.
I think you're exactly right on this one, Kate. Not too many scrambles go this far for a touchdown. You got to give some credit to the guys around him. None of those receivers, tight ends, well, they just sold it. They didn't look back at him. Had they? I think the defense is able to react and stop that touchdown. Instead, that's 6 big points on the board.
All set to send it away. Johnson with a return here. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Time for us to get another look at this Tampa Bay offense. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Bucks to the line. First and 10. Again, this is Irving. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Finds him over the middle. And that will not be enough for a first down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up third and 3.
All plays on the table here for third and 3. They'll run this with Irving. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be fourth down. That brings us to the end of 3 on Thursday night primetime. It's Buccaneer football. They trail, but it's still within reach for them. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. And he's getting the call for the second time this game. He's got it. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Dolphins offense ready to go as they take the field. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Now 2 with a throw. It's caught left side by Hill. That play good for 17 and a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass, gets you some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Running with A-Chain out of the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, hey, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. A-Chain again. Ran into a wall that time. Couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Looking to throw. They did it. He made the interception. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And the Buccaneers have some new life in the 4th.
Intercepted. The Bucs take over 1st and 10.
On carry by Irving. Allen continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys, not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Once again, Irving. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Looking to throw. He'll take this one out to his running back, complete. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's only going to pick up the cover before he heads out of bounds.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Baker now from the gun. Top on his back. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. He'll throw it. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The deficit is 7, so they have to convert here on 4th down. Desperation time here. He finds him beyond the marker. And he he's tackled with a first down yardage.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! More momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here's first and 10 from the 34. Here he is to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they face second down.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Setting up to pass. That's brought in downfield by Otten. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
The drive picks up here. First and 10. Now it's Irving. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Second and 10, once again from the 12-yard line. They look to throw it. Jump off Popeye's back. They're backed up. Not the stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Let's see what they went with on third down. To throw. And it gets them the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for two and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this two-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Starting from the 5. Escapes a defender. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Miami offense headed out there now. And there's enough time left that you can't call it impossible. They're going to need a heck of a play downfield to get in range for a possible game winner. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes first and 10. Back to throw. Finds his man over the middle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's first down. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Caught by Westbrook-Akine. And he's brought down after a short gain.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the 37-yard line.
Well, Brock, 4 quarters couldn't decide a winner, and now we're set up for an exciting conclusion to this contest. Overtime is coming up next. So starting this year, we've got some new rules in place for overtime, Brock. Both teams now guaranteed a chance to possess the football in overtime of any game, not just the playoffs. So an opening drive touchdown, no longer an instant game winner. Got to be able to make a stop, too. It's a new look to NFL overtime. Let's see how this plays out as we get underway with some bonus football. Hill now to return it. This makes it up to the 25. Miami set to take over once again on offense. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. First throw of overtime now. This is complete to Waller. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. They're on him behind the line, and the give to the receiver doesn't work.
Yeah, I love the jet sweep as much as anybody, Kate. It could be super effective, but here's the deal. Once you send that receiver in motion, well, you're doomed. Because if they bring an edge pressure or there's a blitz, there's really no stopping it. Because once that thing gets started, there's no audibling out of it.
Second and 12 behind the sticks. And he covered just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
That was pretty cool right there. I mean, that is an underrated effort on that play from his target, hustling and bustling his way to make sure he was in the neighborhood of that throw. So the Zebras, they couldn't penalize the throwaway.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
They'll bring out the punter here. And it sails out of bounds. That's a good kick. Got all the way down to what looks like the 10-yard line before leaving the field. Tampa Bay ready to head out to the field. Their defense got off the field clean, Brock, and now their offense runs on knowing that any points are going to end this game.
Well, you want to look up complimentary football in the football dictionary, this might be the most important time for it. One side of the ball makes a stand, and the other side gets a chance to win.
Going with Irving here. And he's going to line up in the red for this play back at the 8.
Good defensive tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles, well, they stuff the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
Some work to do here. Need to make some progress to get in range for that game winner. Here's 2nd down. From the gun, Mayfield. Completed over the middle. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. 16 on the pickup. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
First down. Here's Baker. Short pass brought in. They finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
First down, looking to throw. Mayfield. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down, ball at the 36. Once more, it's Mayfield. Connecting on the slant. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Well, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Godwin sent in motion right. Baker throwing again. He's keeping it. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now, as they'll be left with just one more to work with here in OT.
Brings up 2nd and inches.
Well, Brock, they're in range for a game-winning field goal, but the offense staying out there right now. It's 2nd down. Motioning him from the slot right. Mayfield now from the gun. Inside, this is a blue cut. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. They'll send him over right. Mayfield on 1st and 10. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
On 2nd and 10, Mayfield again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to find Mike Evans with that throw. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested captures, and he couldn't.
He's brought down a little short. No, that's when they do give him the 10-yard line. And a timeout's called with only 5 ticks remaining in overtime. So Chase McLaughlin is on in a high-pressure spot. And a timeout's called with only 5 ticks remaining in overtime. This entire contest rests on his next kick. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. The kick is good. He got it. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage. So it's a win for the Buccaneers. And they only needed to set him up with a shot to connect and win it with 3, and his aim was true to make it happen and put an end to this competitive ball game. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Buccaneers winners. As with that, we sign off from Tampa.
This speech is my recital. I think it's very vital to rock around. That's right.
On time.
It's tricky. It's so tight. Here we go. It's tricky to rock around. or spend some time and rock a rhyme. I said it's not that easy. It's tricky to rock around, to rock around. That's right, on time is tricky. How is it, D? It's tricky, tricky, tricky. It's tricky to rock around, rock around. That's right, on time is tricky. Tricky, tricky, tricky. In New York, the people talking try to make us rhyme. They really hawk, but we just walk because we have no time. And in the city, it's a pity, cause we just can't hide. Tinted windows don't mean nothing, they know who's inside. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time is tricky. How is it, D? Tricky, 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 tricky. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time is tricky. Tricky, 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 huh? When I wake up, people take up mostly all of my time. I'm not singing, phone keep ringing, cause I make up a rhyme. I'm not bragging, people nagging, cause they think I'm a star. Always tearing what I'm wearing, I think they're going too far. A girl named Carol follows Daryl every gig we play. Then de-dissed her and dismissed her, now she's shocking Jay. I ain't lying, girls be crying, cause I'm on TV. They even bother my poor father, cause he's down with me. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time is tricky. How is that? Tricky, 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 tricky. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time is tricky. We don't use assume on your own. They all fuck up and latch, but we just leave it alone. It's like that, y'all, but we don't quit. You keep on rock shock, cause this is it.
I'm in a tunnel, foot on the gas. I see these demons, hoping I crash. All that I wanted, like the last laugh. Gotta move fast, get to the bag. I saw the signs for so long, just a reminder to hold on. Ain't gonna cry or go home, stay strong, yeah. Walls keep closing in, I keep going in, going in. See that I'm gonna be the first, but they praying that I won't let. And you know that I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better.
Always on my grind, it's 24/7, I don't settle. I demand my respect, cause they'll finesse you if you let them. Told myself I was the champion, went and got the medals. I showed the world my true colors and they was black and yellow. I let the past be the past, I'm on a new level. It's hard to pick which car to drive, I got a few of them. The first to make it cross the line like a true winner. Cause if you knew better, then you do better. Yeah.
Better when I wanna
Yeah.
get better. I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. Chosen one, born to shine. I can't stop, one more try. I know that it's my time.
Let the past be the past, I'm on a new level.
No regrets, born to shine. I can't stop, one more try. I know that I'll be fine.
Yeah.
And you know that I get
changed how I feel. Because only you understand me, you fill me up completely. And when I'm self-destructive, you make me feel so pretty. You always pull me closer to let me know that it's real. When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside me. Finally, I'm happy to be. Cause I got love with your baby. I figured out why I'm smiling. Nothing can stop me. Finally, I'm happy to be. I wanna thank you for taking me as I am. Need you to know that I'm your number one fan. I wanna give you my heart. You see the silver lining when I'm in the trenches. You stand beside me with your patience and forgiveness. I wanna give you my heart. When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside me. Finally, I'm happy to be. Cause I got love with your baby. I figured out why I'm smiling. Nothing can stop me. Finally, I'm happy to be. Baby, I could cry. Can I fall in your arms and just fly? When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside me. Finally, I'm happy to be. Cause I got love with your baby. I figured out why I'm smiling. Nothing can stop me. Finally, I'm happy to be. Cause I got love. I got love. Yeah, got love.
All I ever wanted was a black grand national. Being rational, give them what they ask for. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that'll really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I made him mad. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G-pad. Watching do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? They like, what he on? This the Alpha and Omega. Welcome home. This is not a song. This is a revelation. How to get a gone. Teach you a man, baby. I don't understand, baby. Pay your bill and make you feel protected like I can, baby. Teach you something if you need correction. That's the plan, baby. Don't put your life in these weird hands, baby. Whoa! It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that'll really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I made him mad. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G-pad. Watch do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? Hey, turn this TV off. Ain't with my type activities, then don't you get involved. Hey, what? How many shit I seen? Send them all. Take a risk or take a trip. You know I'm tripping for my dog. Who you with? Couple sergeants and lieutenants for the get back. This revolution been televised. I fell through with the knickknacks. Hey, young, get your chili up. Yeah, I meant that. Hey, black out if they act out. Yeah, I did that. Hey, what's up, though? I hate them that's hating on them. And they both, I hate them hating on them. And they both broke. If you ain't coming for no chili, what you come for? Feel like he entitled cause he knew me since a kid. Now cut my granny off and she don't see it how I see it. Got a big mouth, but he lack big ideas. Send him to the moon, that's just how I feel, yelling. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that'll really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. Hey. Hey. Monster! Getting bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. 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 Ain't no other king in this rap thing, they siblings. Nothing but my children. When they disappearing. I'm in a city with a flag be getting thrown like it was pass interference. Padlock around the building, crash pulling up an unmarked truck just to play freeze tag with a boner pick like it was sea bass. So when I made it out, I made about 50K from a show, trying to show the ropes before they from a. I'm prophetic, they only talk about it, how I get it. Only good for saving face, seen the cosmetics. How many heads I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up, we up the plyometric. Ran up out of luck, soon as I up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet, you could diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit, let these cowards tell it. Walk in New Orleans with the etiquette of LA yelling. Second bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off.
Crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious. 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 Crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious.
Yeah. Yo, man. Ran the money up to a whole nother level. Hustle, I don't know no better. When I got richer, these got bro, call me slow, 6 racks on a sweater. My think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spent 60 racks on the camouflage bells. Duke diamonds on me, I'm a blue devil. 220 on me, Hessel and Gretel. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure. I used to want to imp, now I got self. If it's about money, then you know it's whatever. If it's about money, then you know I'm on it. Be hate, no glitz, I don't. Can't take my chain, ain't nothing like homie. South Middle Spanish red, most want it. Hold up, let me switch the flow. Just like a baker, yeah, I'm addicted to dope. This a cold word, yeah, keep a in my coat. Money hungry, yeah, tryna give me some more. On I pack, this ain't. I'm talking down on glitz, I like he ain't the goat. If you don't agree, ask the streets and yeah. This 5 air, you already know. Already know how it go. Already know I got shit on go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Freshest on the globe. Got tryna snatch out my soul. Running back pockets on swole. Young, got a whole lot of zeros. Ran the money up to a whole nother level. Hustle, I don't know no better. When I got richer, these got bro, call me slow, 6 racks on a sweater. My think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spent 60 racks on the camouflage bells. Duke diamonds on me, I'm a blue devil. 220 on me, Hessel and Gretel. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure. I used to want to imp, now I got self. If it's about money, then you know it's whatever. If it's about money, then you know I'm on it. Be hate, no glitz, I don't. Can't take my chain, ain't nothing like homie. South Middle Spanish red, most want it.
Just come outside for the night. Take your time, get your life. The career is more at stake when you in your prime. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want a peace of mind. I've been focused on the future, never on right now. But I can boot you either pink or brown. I'm the one that introduced you to the you right now. Oh my God, that's baby. Well, alright, tryna fight in the night, come alive. Ain't it sneak? Ain't it? Ain't it? Ain't it? Ain't it?
What? 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 Watch me pop my get it live. Try to come back, they popping your tires. Hold up. 100 round. Feeling like I'm on team. Playing both sides of you. Shot out on your friends. I've been going crazy. Shot, I've been in the deep end. She not in the scene. She tryna go. I just been dripping out. Just a whole nother level shot. I got it on their toes. I put the on the road. She tryna. Oh, I got this. Me, she tryna show me something. I got clothes for days. Ain't home nothing. Me and my bro like they ain't know we on one. We in the spot going crazy until the sun up. You worried about that? I chose up. All in the kitchen can't get the cold up. Nigga like they know it. Double O cactus that we told us. Switch out the baddie, get rolled up. Everything hit, everything.
You wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame. You wanted me to come running when you called my name. You wanted something to train, girl, that you could keep on the chain, girl. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in. But that's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. I'm born to howl at the moon. You know I need me some room for chasing me all night and then sleeping till noon. Gonna do what I do, girl. Hell no, it ain't you, girl. Yeah, I've heard it before and I know that it hurts. Baby, you ain't the first girl who tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. There's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in. But that's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. Yes, outside dog. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. There's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in. That's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. Yeah, this outside dog.
a dream, and now I live it. Ain't it a gift to know it's God-given? I'm not gonna waste it. Stop wasting your breath. Stop speaking in whispers. Say